Hello, thank you for tuning into Nat Knows Real Estate. I am Realtor and Home Stager Natasha Bazile, and today's topic we are going to talk about what a buyer needs to know about pre-approval. And I'm going to cover it in the who, what, where, when format, just so it's easier to understand. Who needs to get pre-approved? And my answer is anyone that is looking to make a real estate purchase that is not using cash. So if you need to get a mortgage loan, you will need to get pre-approved. The what? What exactly does pre-approval entail? So you're going to contact a mortgage professional and they're going to go off of what you tell them. They're also going to look at your credit history and your credit report and pretty much be able to tell you if they're going to be able to help you. Keep in mind that this is not a guarantee. You will still have to go through the underwriting process where they're going to ask for further documentation and explanations. And getting a loan nowadays is much different than it was a few years ago. So, just pack your patience because they are going to ask you for a lot of information and it needs to be very detailed. From there, they will provide you a letter saying that you qualify for X amount. I also want to let you know that you may hear the terms pre-approval and pre-qualification mentioned interchangeably, but they are very different. Pre-approval, they're going off of what you say and also looking at, your credit history and your credit report. With a pre-qualification, they're just going off of what you say, so it's really not that reliable. If I get a buyer, or if I have, I'm working with a buyer that only has a pre-qualification, I am going to ask that they get pre-approved. Where? You're going to contact a reputable mortgage professional, and I stress reputable. Do your research first. So, call, speak to different mortgage professionals, see what kind of programs they work with, what the interest rate is that they can get you. You won't experience, major high lows, but they do vary in fees and things like that. So you can contact your real estate agent and they'll refer you to someone, or your bank, or you can speak to family and friends, but definitely do your research up front. And I will say be mindful of companies that you've never heard of or online companies. While there may be some good ones, dealing with anything online, you have to be wary. So do your due diligence in that. When? This is the first step. When you decide that you want to purchase a home, I would definitely say talk to a mortgage professional, get pre-approved then. If you do contact an agent first, they will direct you to maybe someone they work with often, or to contact your bank to get pre-approved through them. And then once you have your pre-approval, they'll start working with you on finding a home. Why? Why does a buyer need to be pre-approved? Number one, you want to be pre-approved because it's going to tell you how much you'll be able to qualify for. So how much home you can buy. It's also going to tell you what kind of loan you're going to get. So will you be going conventional? You need to put down 20%. Are you going to be going FHA? And you are going to be putting down 3.5%. But you'll find all of that information out up front. The number two reason is it is really a bad feeling to start looking in a certain price range and then find out you don't qualify in that price range. So let's say you start looking in the $400,000 range and only find out that you can qualify for $200,000. And that's a totally different type of house. So you don't want to get your hopes all high at $400,000 and then have to bring them back down. So you won't have to worry about that if you get your pre-approval first. And the third reason, very important, is when you are submitting an offer, you want to submit your pre-approval letter with the offer. And for some properties, it is a requirement that you submit your pre-approval letter with your offer. So you want to make sure you have all of your ducks in a row in the beginning so that when you submit your offer, it's a strong offer it has its support that you will qualify for the loan, and it increases your chances of the seller choosing your offer, especially in today's market where the inventory is low and the buyers are plenty and we're dealing with multiple offer situations. You want your offer to stand out. Something I want to throw in there is that if you're reluctant to get pre-approved for whatever reason, think about it this way. When you go to a doctor, you have to fill out forms first. You have to give them your insurance information. You know, you can't just go into a doctor and say, no, I don't want to provide you any information. I just want to be seen by the doctor. That doesn't happen. It's the same thing with working with a real estate agent. You cannot expect them to just call them up and say, I want to go out and see houses. It doesn't work that way. So trying to think about it in that mindset. And lastly, the how, which is really going to sum everything up. So you're going to contact a reputable mortgage professional. You will get your pre-approval letter. You'll then give that letter to your realtor or your real estate agent, and they will begin looking for houses or identifying houses that meet your criteria. You'll go see the houses, you'll put in an offer, your offer will get accepted. Mind you, it does not happen that easy, but that's, generally the process. From there, the real work is going to start for your agent, because they're going to be managing all the parts to make sure you get to a closing table. So they're going to be in contact with you, they're going to be in contact with the seller's agent, and they're going to be in contact with your mortgage professional. Not to mention home inspections and appraisals and closing. But, that's where all the intense work comes in. So you can definitely do your part by getting pre-approved in the beginning to make the process go a lot smoother. I hope this information has been, helpful to you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you want to share, what your experience has been with getting pre-approved or purchasing a house, please go ahead and share, whether you're a consumer or you're a real estate professional, because it will help someone else. Also remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I will bring you periodic videos covering real estate, home staging, pretty much all things home, because that's my passion and I love helping people. And if you subscribe to my blog, you will get 2 free gifts. You'll get a home buyer's guide, and you'll also get tips if you're selling a home. So again, with that, I hope that you enjoyed this video, you found it informative, and I will see you the next time. Thank you.